Hey guys, what's up? Once again welcome to movie Buzz Ltd. The story begins in a motherland, where many fairies live and they have to take classes to be godmother. The story of the younger fairy is told. Her name was Eleanor and she is just a fairy, not a godmother, and taking classes to be a godmother. The principal of the school is also shown, as is the elder godmother. The principal has written a book in which 3 rules were told. First, one is fairies can change their dresses. The second rule was they have to find out their true love for them. The third rule was they will always stay happy, and Eleanor knows this very well. Other fairies say now everything has changed and things aren't good like before. This is what the fairies say because no one speaks more in front of the principal. The principal also knows all this very well, and the important thing was if they will not get any assignments they will turn into fairies from godmothers and can't become godmothers again. If Eleanor wants to be a godmother, she has to complete her assignment. Eleanor goes to the library and works hard to find assignments for herself. She finds an assignment that was actually a girl's letter. It was written that I am happy but I like a boy in my class and I want him to like me, and Eleanor thinks this assignment is incomplete. Eleanor can complete it, and another fairy is shown living in Eleanor's room. This was an old fairy and one of the seniors. She makes Eleanor understands that she didn't get permission from the principal and she doesn't want you to do it, so please don't go against her, it would be better for you. You are younger and not a godmother, that's why you don't know the magic. Eleanor says don't worry and stay relaxed, I will be back soon, and if the school will be closed, I can't be the godmother. Eleanor doesn't know anything about humans and the human world. She somehow opens a portal while learning some magic. She falls into the snowland through the portal. She finds 2 pumpkins there and feels she will turn them into a cart through magic. Eleanor doesn't know the magic, so the pumpkins blast instead of turning into a cart. She moves forward while walking and sits for taking a rest when she gets tired. A lady driver passes by the way and sees Eleanor and talks to her but feels Eleanor is an insane girl. She doesn't know anything about the world, so why don't I give her a lift? The driver drops her outside an office safely, and it was a daily news office. Eleanor was seeing this for the first time and couldn't understand what is going on here. She asks about Mackenzie and says, where is the girl with the red hair? Then Mackenzie was called there, but she wasn't that Mackenzie whom Eleanor was searching for. Eleanor doesn't understand anything about this Mackenzie. How should she approach her? Mackenzie also feels that Eleanor is a mad girl, so she calls the guards. She says, who is this insane girl? Throw her out of here, and we discover Mackenzie is working hard for her job. She was being scolded by her boss and even completes her assignments, but even then she faces many problems. Eleanor thinks she will stay here if she will not complete her assignment. She can't go back to the motherland, that's why she waits for Mackenzie to come out late at night. Mackenzie comes out and she says, believe me, I am your godmother, and performs her magic on her. Now she believes that she is a fairy and she was taking Eleanor with him to her home. She says, I can't keep you with me always, but you can stay at my home just for tonight. Mackenzie keeps her in the basement while reaching home, and Eleanor feels the place is filthy. This isn't looking like a palace. It means Mackenzie is really worried, and we discover Mackenzie has 2 daughters. There was a lady who was their caretaker, as Mackenzie is busy in her life that she can't give them time. Her younger daughter tells, my sister has participated in an event, but Mackenzie becomes surprised because she knows her daughter has a public phobia. How she can do this? Eleanor was watching the wedding album of Mackenzie and discovered her husband. Mackenzie tells her that neither things nor people can stay the same forever. Things change always, and now Eleanor realizes she has to help her. She is worried. Mackenzie awakes the next day and finds her house changed completely. Everything was lovely, neat, and like the ancient things in the castle. Eleanor even has increased eyebrows of Mackenzie because she likes those eyebrows always. Mackenzie's kids become happy to see all those changes. Eleanor has changed their dog into a pig, and seeing all this, the kids want Eleanor to live with them. They don't want Eleanor to go while leaving them, so she stops there. Then she takes Eleanor with her to her job where they have to report today, and Mackenzie doesn't want Eleanor to disturb her job. She sends her to taste the seafood. She likes the seafood so much that she eats it too much. Due to it, she goes through the food reaction later. Mackenzie was about to inject her an injection to make Eleanor fine. Being scared of this, Eleanor spins her magical stick and her magic is performed in the sky and there were fire flames due to it. This was also recorded on the camera as well. Seeing this, Mackenzie and her friend feel now there will be a problem and they will lose their job, but then Mackenzie's friend receives a call and they discover the video is going viral on their channel. It means there wasn't any trouble here. Mackenzie feels Eleanor is an innocent girl. She doesn't understand anything, so she forbids her to go anywhere. So she keeps her at her home, but the old fairy is shown telling Eleanor she has to come back soon. The portal will be closed in a few days and maybe the principal will snatch all of your powers. You will not be able to perform magic and will become a normal human. Eleanor says, I am living here with a girl named Mackenzie. She is a nice girl, but she is worried and needs my help. I have to help her and soon I will complete this task. It was Christmas the next day and Eleanor stays at home for taking care of the kids and Mackenzie goes out for shopping. Going out, she realizes what she has done to her. She has to change herself. Talking to Mackenzie's younger daughter, Eleanor discovers their father died 4 years ago. Their father was happy with them and loved them a lot. Their mother Mackenzie is worried because their father isn't in this world. Mackenzie reaches the parlor for changing herself and was happy after her makeover. She meets her friend who is her colleague. Eleanor comes out with the daughters of Mackenzie and asks her elder daughter to sing in front of everyone to remove her public phobia. Firstly, she refuses to do this, but when Eleanor starts singing, she also sings with her. Now they were happy and enjoying. Mackenzie also reaches here and was happy to see her kids because her elder daughter is singing in the public area for the first time. Then they decorate their house for Christmas and their house was well decorated in the whole town. It was told in the breaking news a strange girl is wandering in the city and she has done those fireworks that day. That girl is always in a pink dress. Later, Mackenzie and her friend get a task to do shooting while going inside the snowland. They take Eleanor with them. Reaching here, Eleanor was watching everyone doing snow riding. She also wants to do snow riding. Meanwhile, Mackenzie and her friend don't know what more should we have to do to make this channel viral. While riding, Eleanor loses her balance and she was falling and then collides with Mackenzie's friend. They fall down due to it and the cameraman records all this. Later, the news goes live and they get scared of losing their job, but they discover the news has crossed 1 million views. There are many likes on it. They go for a celebration and Mackenzie was talking to her friend. Eleanor learns new things and she feels Mackenzie likes her friend. So they should live together on another side. The principal discovers Eleanor isn't in the motherland. She comes to the old fairy and says to call Eleanor back soon, otherwise, the portal will be closed within 2 days forever. I will have to take powers and magic back from her unwillingly. Then the old fairy informs Eleanor about it, but she wasn't at home at that time. The Christmas party was celebrated in Mackenzie's office and she takes Eleanor with her. Eleanor notices Mackenzie is dancing normally with her friend, so she performs her magic on her and she starts dancing while holding her friend's hand in front of everyone. This was strange for everyone and they were watching them weirdly while dancing. Their boss changes the music due to it, and she comes to her senses and becomes embarrassed. She goes to the washroom and Eleanor also goes behind her. She again performs magic on her due to it. Her dress changes, but Mackenzie comes out being furious and asks her to stop all this. You don't need to do all this, let me be what I am. You have already helped me. And they reach the office while talking. Because of Eleanor's dress, the main speaker turns on and the people present at the party can hear them. Mackenzie says, this is the old thing that I liked a boy, but now the things have changed. I am worried about my life and also tense about my job. When they discover everyone is hearing them, Eleanor says to her boss that Mackenzie's dance was just a coincidence. They have turned on the main speaker mistakenly. The happenings till now were just because of me. They are innocent. Due to it, Mackenzie and her friend were scared of losing their job. Their senior boss recognizes that actually, the girl in the pink dress is Eleanor. It means the girl who has done the fireworks that day. Then Mackenzie was called into the office and she becomes furious at Eleanor while saying, there are just problems for me. The tensions and problems are just because of you. Neither you come into my life nor did this happen to me. Now stop it, for God's sake, I can handle all this. It would be better for you to leave. And now Eleanor thinks she should leave now. The next day, Mackenzie and her friend appear in front of their boss. Their boss says I knew already that there was Eleanor behind all the incidents. Mackenzie says yes, I know, but she is my cousin and she is innocent. Nothing has happened because of her, but her boss says whatever, I don't know anything now. I am receiving news, so your task is to just keep Eleanor with you always. Hearing this, Mackenzie says no, you'll get nothing while doing this, you will not get any news while doing this, so please don't trap that innocent girl in all this. Her boss says as you wish, but if you want to continue the job you have to keep her always with you. Later, Mackenzie says thank you, and here is your job because I don't need it and I will not do anything like this, and Mackenzie leaves while resigning. Returning home, she discovers Eleanor isn't at home and her elder daughter was also scared because she has a performance the next day, but Eleanor isn't here and she can't do anything without her. They were searching for Eleanor and their caretaker tells them to don't worry, she is with me. Meanwhile, the principal reaches the earth to take Eleanor, but Eleanor again performs her magic on the pumpkins to go to the motherland. Even this time her magic wasn't successful and the pumpkins blast like before. Meanwhile, Mackenzie reaches there with her daughters and tells her that she is special, and they tell her that she is important to them. If Eleanor will not be with them, Mackenzie's daughter will not be able to perform. Mackenzie is also happy because of Eleanor's presence. Eleanor discovers there are only 20 minutes left for her daughter's performance and they have to reach there soon. This time, she performs her magic on watermelon instead of a pumpkin. After it, the watermelon increases in size and changes into a lovely carriage. They all sit inside and move from there for the performance. Later, their carriage starts flying and everyone was watching this flying carriage. Everything was also recorded and the dress of Mackenzie's daughter was also changed. She was looking lovely, but she again gets scared after going onto the stage and says I can't do this and can't perform. Then Mackenzie moves to the stage and gives her father's guitar to her. She says, my daughter, I know you can do this, and then it happens the same. She performs very well, and as it ends the principal reaches there so she can take Eleanor back with her. Eleanor doesn't go with her and gets on the stage, and there she tells everyone that actually, I am the godmother of Mackenzie. I have come here because of them and my purpose of coming here is also completed. Now they will stay happy forever. Hearing this, the principal says this is a lie, none can stay happy forever. What do you want to prove? And like this, you can't become a godmother. The principal was about to snatch the magical stick from Eleanor, but then Mackenzie comes in between and says we have learned to be happy because of Eleanor. I am happy for first the time after 4 years just because of Eleanor, and now I have known how to stay happy with my family. Her kids also say yes, we are really happy because of Eleanor, that's why she is our fairy godmother. The principal also agrees that if fairies appear in people's lives, they will begin to be happier. Finally, Eleanor has completed her assignment, means she has now become a fairy godmother in real. Then she leaves for her motherland while saying a lovely goodbye to everyone. She reaches the motherland. Now this school will never close and the younger fairies come here to take classes to be godmothers. Eleanor also becomes a teacher here. The fairy tale comes to an end here.